know if you can hear me because the AC and it's right here too, but we have got, oh, we have a bee, like a honeybee. Usually bumblebees are on these. We have a honeybee and plenty of bumblebees. I don't know if you can see that big old fuzzy butt, but he's there. The loofahs have taken over the tomatoes, but the tomatoes are still here. You can see plenty of branches sticking up through the vines. I'm just kind of leaving it like this. We're going to see how it goes. I've lost count of how many loofahs are on here, but it's a lot. There are some, I'll show you on the other side, like this one, and this one that I'm going to cut today and peel. It's just easier to get that stuff off when it's like barely brown. Kind of just went from yellow to brown. Then if you let him get all the way, hi Fuzzy Butt. And just behind Mr. Fuzzy Butt is another loofah. We will have more loofahs than I will probably know what to do with. So I don't know what you want. I literally can see food in your food bowl right now. Like, I don't know what you want from me. No ma'am. Ooh, that gotten a little off. They'll get through that if they really want to. Okay, so, and clearly somebody has gotten through this a little bit. Here, I want to put some poppies and chamomile because the chamomile will grow maybe even this fall. The poppies will start growing and then come back in the fall, and then those will be up in the spring, and the leeks will go right up through them. So all of those can live there happily. It's an experiment. We're gonna give it a shot. So this is looking good. It needs some more water from the tank because it's just so dry that there's not any water coming in. I have planted, after we check out the tomatoes, there is 1 and 2. So in each of these 4 rings, I've put some watermelon seeds because it's August 9th, 8th, something like that. I have definitely got 90 days for a watermelon to happen. So we're gonna hope for a watermelon. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy about this sugar cane. It just makes me really happy. The sweet potato vines are great. I can actually still see, what am I trying to say? Zinnias coming up through these sweet potatoes, which is what I wanted because sweet potatoes usually stay low. And the zinnias will grow up through them. And we'll get zinnias before the frost, right? So something's eating my basil. The marigolds are coming back and they're actually putting on some flowers. See? Flowers. I'm excited about that. So, happy about that. We are going to take this first row down of tomato cages. Actually, I might leave those up and just put, because we found a Somerset type tomato that's supposed to perform well in the heat at Lowe's yesterday, and I kind of want to get at least one and give it a shot and see how it does. These guys have gotten out of control. They've gotten too big, they've fallen over, they bent, and they're still producing. So, like this, and it's still like, look, and it like curled and then started making a ton more seeds. So I'm really leaving this. I'm just leaving them to grow. I'm just leaving you guys to grow. Next year I'll try and put you in a cage so that you can have some more support. But this year, it's just survival of the fittest here. So, who am I kidding? It's survival of the fittest every year. I'll try, but no promises next year. So, I have been out to get beans. I see some purple flowers on here. So I don't know that I have beans right now because I just picked, but oh wow guys, look. Can I get it? Look at that dragonfly. He's just chilling. He's black and green. I know you might not be able to tell the colors here, but black and green. And yeah, I don't see any new beans. But you know how green beans are. You gotta come get them every day. Okay, I love this. Pippin's Golden Honey is like the prettiest purple until it turns bright gold. Alright, I don't see any. I don't see any. What I have seen is a melon. We have a melon. We have at least one melon growing. And I think that little guy is also fertilized. We'll see. But I'm thrilled we've got one melon. And actually there's another one. I've seen it on the back side of this. I just don't feel like going back there right now. But yay, melons and zinnias and a ragweed. I need to pull that ragweed out. And this is another one of those, celosia is what I was trying to say when I was giving a tour of the perennial bed. This is an edible celosia called flamenco, also known as Lagos spinach, and it is actually a really tasty cooked green. I like to make palak paneer with it. It's really good, and I mean, it comes back every year. There's so many seeds just on one of those little flower heads. Also, it makes a great cut flower, just FYI. So it's my favorite. I've not actually planted it on purpose for years because I put it in one year and it just, you know, I drug the stalks through here and put them in the compost bin, and oh, look, there's one here. Like, there's just, it's really crazy. So little black seeds. I'm so happy with how this isn't dead. Like, I really was like, this might just get all burnt up and die. Now we have been doing the oscillating sprinkler, which I'm actually pretty happy with over all the other types of sprinklers that we use. So you can see kind of crappy looking grapevine. Grapevine's not dead. I know it's not dead because I can see stuff like that right there, which is grapevine leaves. It's just, it's hot. It's done its thing. It's tired. Like the most of us, like the rest of us. Oh, look. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there are grapes. There's actual grapes. I'm excited about that. Okay, I did some research. These are lima beans. That's a lima bean. And we're gonna see how many of those we get, because this is all lima beans at the top. I think there's like 2 rattlesnake beans growing in here, but the rest of these are lima beans. So we're gonna see what kind of lima bean haul I get this year. I've never grown lima beans. I think the reason I grew these is because something said they were supposed to be perennial lima beans, which I thought, nah, that's not true. But I was gonna give it a shot and see. So we're growing these lima beans and we'll see if they come back on their own. It's always kind of tricky to know if they came back on their own, because beans also self-seed readily, and so they could just pop up and you'd be like, oh, they came back. They really didn't though, so we'll see. This guy looks great. My little, he looks actually a little sunburnt, to be honest. My little variegated shampoo ginger, he comes inside with me every year because him's is tender like that. This dahlia that it was so sad I was cutting down. Look, it looks great. And he'll put flowers on before the end of the year. I did not come back here and cut this French sorrel down. Me. That one's still nice and leafy. I love seeing all these zinnia seedlings with these onions. These are perennial onions, potato onions, multiplier onions. This tree collard, I know it looks terrible, but in fact there are leaves actually growing up at the top, and in the fall typically it will start putting out some other growth. We'll see. It may have just had its time. We'll see. So I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh wow, did you guys know that grapes will just put down aerial roots? That's 100% what those are. They're just going straight down trying to find soil instead of looking like anything else that would be like this stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. I gotta cut those off though. All right, that's it for now.